In order for your pump to operate safely, efficiently, and to its full potential, the correct assembly procedures must be followed.
In this video, we're going to teach you how to assemble the Elcometer Typhoon Airless Pump by detailing how to unbox the pump, how to assemble the pump, and how to assemble the Sagola 500 PSAM spray gun.
For this process, you will need the following tools: 2 solvent-resistant adjustable wrenches, a ball joint hex key, and a set of cable tie cutters. Now it's time to commence the unboxing process. Feel free to pause the video at any point should you need time to complete the action. The Elcometer Typhoon pump kit is supplied in 2 boxes: the pump, hoses and filters in one box, and the Sagola PSAM spray gun in the second. Depending on which gun you ordered along with your pump, this could either be the Sagola 104 PSAM or the 500 PSAM. In this video, we will be using the 500 PSAM. To unpack the Typhoon pump, carefully remove the packing tape on the top of the box, which can be worked out by the image on the box. Lay the box onto its back, pull all of the individual components and interior packaging out, and then pull the pump out from the handle side. Finally, dispose of the packaging in an environmentally approved way as required, or, as we have done in this video, use the box as a clean surface on which to assemble the pump.
Feel free to pause the video here to prepare your workspace for the process of assembly.
Once you have the Typhoon and all of the components out of the box, lay out and inspect them to ensure they are all there. After doing so, take a close look at all of the fittings, making sure they are not damaged and are free of debris. Refer to the key components identifying page in the Typhoon operating instructions manual. Ensure that the recirculation ball valve and main pump air supply ball valve opens and closes. Now it's time to drain the storage oil. Place a rag or a container underneath the pump cylinder and remove the yellow protection cap. Oil may begin to flow out. This oil is there to protect the interior components of the pump during transportation and storage. Now, fit the anti-pulsation system to the front of the pump. Tighten the locking nuts by hand and then with the adjustable wrench. And attach the recirculation ball valve to the bottom of the anti-pulsation system. You can place the valve in any orientation you like. We suggest having the valve facing outwards. This makes it easier to shut the pump off very quickly should you need to. Once the oil has completely drained out, inspect the bottom pump intake to ensure it is free of debris and the threads are also undamaged. Now it is time to attach the foot filter to the end of the product intake hose. Then, connect the product intake hose to the product inlet at the bottom of the pump. Before tightening, determine the position you would like the product intake hose to face. This is typically determined by the position of your product container. For ease of assembling, loosen the anti-kink spring located on the end of the hose, tighten by hand, and then using the adjustable wrench from behind the pump. Whilst all Elcometer Typhoon pumps are supplied with a product intake hose as standard, if you have purchased the hopper, an optional accessory, attach this here instead. Fully close the pump air regulator. We do this as a safety precaution when we power the pump with compressed air. Ensure that both ball valves are in the closed position. Attach the recirculation tube onto the bracket of the main fluid intake hose. Now it is time to check that the anti-pulsation system and secondary product filter have not become loose and are free of debris. Firstly, remove the orange filter housing. This exposes the filter. Visually inspect the filter, ensuring you have the appropriate mesh size for your chosen product. The higher the grade of mesh, the finer the filtration. Do not be alarmed with the residual testing liquid in the housing. This is here because we thoroughly test each unit. If there is residual testing liquid, give it a quick wipe with a rag. Once you are satisfied that the filter is suitable, place it back into the anti-pulsation system, ensuring you are reapplying it in the correct orientation. Do not wipe off the lubricant from the filter housing threads. We use this non-silicone lubricant on the filter threads to prevent paint from building up around and in the threads. For more information about the non-silicone lubricant, visit our dedicated spray website, spray.elcometer.com. Slide the orange housing over the filter and tighten it by hand. Do another inspection to make sure the fluid intake hose is secure and not moving. Replace the anti-kink spring and place your fluid intake hose onto the conveniently placed hooks. Cut the cable ties on the high pressure product hose and conduct a close inspection, ensuring the threads are not damaged or obstructed. Once done, attach the product hose to the front of the anti-pulsation system. The hose can be attached at any end. Tighten it by hand and then with the adjustable wrench.
Now it's time to assemble the Sagola 500 PSAM spray gun.
Unbox your Sagola 500 PSAM spray gun. Included in the box, there will be a leaflet containing a QR code. Scan this to be taken directly to the online instructions manual. Once you have read through the included paperwork, grab your gun and remove the included filter located within the gun. Ensure you are pulling the filter out by hand and not with pliers, as this could damage the filter. This can be done by unscrewing the fluid inlet on the gun and pulling out the filter. You must ensure that the mesh grade of the filter within the gun corresponds with your spray tip. This is identifiable by the colour of the ends of the filter within the gun. This must correspond with the colour of the dot on the reversible spray tip. Depending on what colour these are, this will determine the size of the orifice, and therefore the size of the fan. If you want to use a different reversible spray tip from another manufacturer, we include an adapter in the box. To use this, simply screw it onto the end of the gun and tighten it by hand. Now it is time to assemble the tip guard. Attach the tip guard to the ring. This will simply slide on. Then slide in the included tip housing, ensuring it is in the correct orientation. Insert the reversible spray tip so that it is pointing upwards. Then, once inserted, turn it so that it is pointing forwards. Finally, attach the fully assembled tip guard to the gun by turning the ring clockwise. You can either have a horizontal or a vertical spray fan by simply turning the guard. Screw the 1 1/4 inch fitting to the bottom of the gun until you see the swivel move. This confirms you are not cross-threading. Grab the high pressure airless hose and fix it to the fluid inlet by clasping it with one of your adjustable wrenches and then clasping the swivel mechanism on the gun with the other. Then tighten by turning the wrenches in opposing directions. Your pump and gun are now fully assembled. Make sure to tighten any fittings before you proceed any further. If you would like to learn more about the Elcometer Typhoon, click on one of the links on screen. If you would like to learn more about our range of spray equipment, visit our dedicated spray website, spray.elcometer.com. Or if you'd like to watch any other spray related videos, be sure to subscribe to our spray equipment channel.